Tecno Pop 7 Pro is rather an interesting smartphone that I had an opportunity to interact with. The pricing is just insane on this smartphone. The unit I'm having cost me 13,799 Kenyan shillings. This is approximately $100. At this price point, you will hardly get any new decent smartphone with specifications that Tecno Pop 7 Pro packs. This phone was announced in January 2023. How is it like using this smartphone 9 months later? And are there any decent smartphones that are not refurbished that rival this one? The unboxing experience is good. I miss when smartphones came with all the necessary accessories and you did not need to spend extra money for covers, chargers, and whatnots. Inside the box, we have the smartphone, warranty card, silicone TPU case, which of course is transparent, a charging brick, a USB Type-C, and a pair of earphones. The smartphone itself feels nice in the hand, though it rocks a 6.6 inches display which has a resolution of 720 by 1612 pixels. It is not the sharpest of the displays since it's a HD display, but for a phone going for around $100, this is really a good display. The whole phone is made out of plastic, which is acceptable for what Tecno offers. At the bottom, we have a USB Type-C, a 3.5mm audio jack, and speaker grill. Unfortunately, we do not have stereo speaker support for this device, and all the buttons are located on the right-hand side with SIM tray on the left side. My review unit comes with a 4GB of RAM, which is extendable to 7GB of RAM. This will make sure that the phone has sufficient memory to perform demanding tasks. You can game on this phone, but only when using lower settings. MediaTek Helio A22, a 12nm chip, manages all the tasks thrown onto the phone. This is not the most powerful chip, but again for the price I cannot complain. The chip is very old. Helio A22 was announced in 2018 and it costs a mere 109,478 in AnTuTu 10. Tecno Pop 7 Pro runs on Android 12 with HIOS 12 as its skin of choice. Looking at the skin, we can clearly see that HIOS 12 takes a lot of inspiration from Apple's iOS. The Tecno Pop 7 Pro only comes with an internal storage of 64GB, which is a little bit small, but we also have a dedicated microSD card slot. You can increase the storage to suit your needs if needs be. The performance of this phone is decently good when operating. Helio A22 handles tasks well, but you will notice some sluggish instances when opening the camera. The camera app will freeze for something like 1 second before it fully focuses on the subject. The back is made out of plastic, which feels nice to the touch. We have a dual back camera, a 13MP camera, and a QVGA camera. This back camera takes okay pictures, which require good lighting to take decent pictures. In terms of video quality, the 13MP camera only shoots at 1080p 30 frames per second. The fingerprint reader is also located at the back near the cameras. It's an odd place to place a fingerprint reader, but it works just fine. The 5MP front-facing camera is usable, though the pictures have grains when not subjected to enough lighting. The battery performance is relatively good on this phone. We have a 5000 mAh of battery. The battery is charged with a 10-watt charger included in the box. This phone does not support fast charging, which is acceptable for what you're paying to get this phone. Things that I liked about the Tecno Pop 7 Pro: first is the design, which is trendy, and the bezels are relatively small, with a screen-to-body ratio of 84.6%. Second is the 5000 mAh of battery, which is very large. The battery life of this device is very good, which can last an entire day on a single charge. When buying this device, you should understand that it is unlikely that this device will receive any major software updates, which is such a bummer. Other than that, if you are on a tighter budget, get this phone, but don't expect a killer performance. Hope you enjoyed this video. A sub to the channel will be phenomenal. Catch you in the next one.